Hello and welcome. Today we're taking a look at the new LH Cosmetics Advent Calendar for 2024. I typically don't buy Advent calendars. I usually have a lot of the items in there, or they just don't necessarily always seem to be the best value, for things that perhaps I want a full size of, and they have minis. So this one seemed like a really good deal, and I figured I probably don't really have much of what's in there because I haven't bought too much from them this year. So this retails for $365 US, but they do have 20% off on their website right now. I got it for 20% off as well, which brings it down to $292 US. So you get this big, vegan leather train case with it. And let's go ahead and open this up. So inside, this is what it looks like. So we have this little postcard from LH Cosmetics. And, it just is like a thank you for purchasing type thing. Inside, though, we have these 4 little bags. And you can actually purchase these separately. So if you don't want to purchase the entire Advent calendar, these do come sold individually as kits, holiday kit 1, 2, 3, and 4. So each bag has a number on it. You can see this one's number 1, and there is a QR code on the other side. It's actually a nice velour bag here, or, substantial enough. You could definitely reuse these for other things. Let's see what's in bag number 1. All right, so all of these items come in bag number 1. These are actually 2 of my favorite LH Cosmetic brushes. I have some of the really old ones, but this is the 333 and the 303. So I have a much older version of these with different handles and so forth. So it's nice to have a nice update. These are synthetic. In addition, we have these lashes. They're called the Lash Bestie. It says elevate your eye game with the lash, where a multi-dimensional design enhances your natural lashes with depth, volume, and an irresistible allure. Thanks to a thin, flexible lash band, these lightweight lashes are easy to apply, effortlessly upgrading your beauty. Now, I don't wear false lashes, so I'll be passing those on to a friend, but I'm very excited about what else is in this kit. So this has been on my wish list. I haven't purchased this yet, but this is the Shaping Light in Rose Glow. Let's take a look at it. So this is a face primer, or it says it can also be used as a blush. It's designed in Sweden, made in Italy. We have a 6-month shelf life. And, I can't wait to test this out. Let's swatch it. So there are 25 milliliters in here, and this is a vegan product. And let's see what this looks like. Yeah, I won't be using this as a primer. It's a little too deep for my skin, but I can definitely be using this as a blush. And you can see it's a warm pink. You get some radiance. I could definitely put this on underneath foundation, like a primer just in the cheek area as well, but I'd have to really build that up to be able to see through it. But on those minimal makeup days, this will really be great on its own. So this is going to be Rose Glow. Oh, and then we also have the adhesive for the lashes. So 6 months shelf life, designed in Sweden, made in KR, and it's 5 milliliters of product. And again, just like everything else, it's vegan. Then we have the Creator Palette. So I was curious about this one, and I don't have this already. So let's take a look at it. So this is designed in Sweden, but made in Italy. We have an 18-month shelf life, 9 grams of product. It's called the Creator Palette. And these were shades inspired by the community. They were requested shades. And the best part about this is everything here can be used on lips, cheeks, and eyes. So let's go ahead, let's swatch this palette here. And that's our top row. So you can see this is going to be a warm palette. We've got some mattes, we have some shimmers. And I have to say, I personally love the LH Cosmetics formulas. They are so creamy and smooth. I love this green. This green for me is my favorite in the palette. This is definitely, a must-have for me, that shade. So this is the Creator Palette, and this will definitely be great for people who love warm tones, but I think their formulas are so underrated. Some of my favorite palettes are from LH Cosmetics. So definitely super happy to have this in here. And then we have one of the LH Cosmetics crayons, and this is in one of the new shades. So this is actually sitting in my cart on their website, but I hadn't ordered it. I wanted to wait and see what was going to be in the calendar. And by the way, all of these boxes have tape on them, so just something to know. If you've never used the LH Cosmetics crayons, these are super creamy, but then they set, and they're a multi-purpose crayon that can basically be used pretty much everywhere. So they have an 18-month shelf life. We have 1.1 grams of product, and they are made in Italy. So this is the shade Sepia, and you can see it's a nice warm brown with a little bit of a bronzy vibe. It goes beautifully with this Creator palette. To say these two shades from the Creator palette are my favorite. You can see this one actually has a little bit of a greenish shift when the light hits it a certain way, and other times you see a little bit of red in it, and then other times it's just gold. So really pretty shade there. So that was everything in kit 1. Again, I think for me, the star was the Creator palette. And then the sepia crayon was something that I've been wanting to try. So definitely really great. And let's just see here. This is already setting. So it hasn't been on long and it's already setting. But they are so creamy and easy to use. All right, so this is holiday kit number 2 in the black bag. And let's see what we have in here. All right, so this is fully packed. So we have another brush. This is the 306. You can see it is a soft angled brush. This would actually be really nice under the eyes as well, but I think I'll mostly probably be using this for highlighter. So yeah, happy to have this one. I don't think I have this brush already. We also have an eyelash curler, and you can see it does come with a refill. All right, so this here is the Infinity Power Lash Soft Volume. So this is an active infused mascara that wraps around your lashes for a soft volumizing effect and a captivating appearance. And again, made in Italy. Let's see what the brush looks like here. All right, so here's our brush. Let's go ahead and see how black this is. It's so hard to swatch mascaras, but you can see this is gonna be a nice black mascara with a volumizing brush with nylon bristles. Okay, we also have the Infinity Ink. So this sound, I think this is, so we also have the Infinity Ink, and see, I have to kind of rip the boxes, but this is going to be a liquid eyeliner, 0.5 milliliters, 6 months shelf life, which is standard. Made in Italy, and let's see how this one goes. Nice and black, and here we go. So this is actually a brush tip applicator, I believe. Let's see. Yep, definitely a brush tip applicator here. Nice and black, easy to go on. So we'll see how this performs when I use this on my eyes, but nice addition there. And then also, we have 2 crayons here. So this one here is the shade Anger, and I used to have this one, I think, a while back. This is gonna be a nice red. I always use this as a lip liner. You can see it does have a little bit of pink in it. It's a really pretty red pink shade there, and although it does have pink in it, it's still fairly neutral. The red itself is a little warm. The pink itself is a little cool. So, you know, it kind of mixes those together. So that is the red one. And then we also have the white crayon. And let's see here. I don't think I have tried their white crayon before. So let's take a look at this one. And here we go. So here's the white crayon. And then we still have 2 more items that came in kit 2. So this is a highlighter. And it says it's a multi-use shadow with a natural and radiant golden glow on any skin tones. Use on eyes, cheeks, lips, and body. Apply with brush or fingertips. And this is called the Infinity Highlighter. So we have plastic packaging here. It looks like a champagne gold shade. We'll put this one right here. Ooh, I like this. I could definitely see using this on the face as a highlighter, but on the eyes, it's going to be stunning. It has more of a gel cream texture to it. Incredibly smooth. And let's add a little bit more to that. Wow, that just feels so silky and creamy to the touch. I think this actually on the eyes would be stunning. And then take the black eyeliner and the mascara. And then our last product here, you know, we have this lip gloss. So we could put the Anger lip pencil on and then top it with this gloss. This is called glazed lip gloss, but it's the shade Sweet. And this is just a clear gloss, and it is going to be made in Italy. So here's the gloss. And they have been on my wish list to try. I have not tried their glosses before. It does feel like it might be a little sticky, so we'll have to see, but it definitely feels, you know, like thick. You know, it's like a thicker gloss, not super oily. So that was everything in kit 2. Let's move on to 3. All right, so this is going to be kit 3. This is our light gray here. And again, it is fully packed with stuff. So let's see what we have. All right, so first up we have a beauty sponge. It's called the Other Sponge. And then we also have this Matte Attack Primer. Oh, I've been wanting to try this. This is just a mattifying primer. It's supposed to be really good for like oilier skin. It's supposed to control, you know, any oil or sebum that comes out throughout the day and be blurring. So let's see how this one is. So here it is, Matte Attack. And this, just like the Rose primer, is 25 milliliters. It's vegan. And you can see this one actually has a different spout. Again, the other one could be used as blush, but this one here. All right, for some reason this one is hard for me to get out of the tube. I'm not sure why, if I still have some of the seal or something somewhere. But you can see that it's going to be translucent, but when it comes out of the tube, let me just get a little bit more there. You can see it's not going to be white. It's kind of like a beigey shade. I can definitely see the blurring effect when I put this on, and it has a silicone texture to it. So this is the Matte Attack Primer. My one complaint is, I mean, I really had to squeeze to get things out. I don't know if there's something wrong with this one. So, but you know, worth trying. I'm curious to see how the primer itself actually performs. It kind of set down and just feels incredibly smooth on the skin. I really like the texture of it. Then we have the Onset. This is the Subtle Glow Setting Spray. So multitasking setting spray with the soft glowy finish. I'll try that another time. Then we have the Glowerizer Self Love. Let's see what this is. All right, so this is the Glowerizer, and this is a 3-in-1 oil serum to moisturize, prime, and boost glow for a lit from within look. Formulated with nourishing squalene, a powerhouse of natural olive and shea oils to plump, smooth, and restore skin suppleness and flexibility. Use it on face, lips, and eyes. All right, so here it is. Wow, look at that. This will be beautiful on the eyes. You know, since it is a balmy texture, I would expect creasing, but ooh, I can imagine this just as a lip gloss. It's kind of a rose gold, a coppery rose gold. I guess copper rose would be a good description. This one is made in Germany and it has a 2-year shelf life. But wow, that is pretty. And it doesn't feel sticky or anything. Very smooth and silky in texture. Again, one of the great things about LH Cosmetics, they have so many shimmery products, but nothing ever feels gritty or chunky. All right, and then we have another lip gloss. This is the Gloil. So this is your oil-based lip gloss. So oil-infused lip gloss enriched with hydrating hyaluronic acid. It's made in Italy. We have a 2-year shelf life. Again, this one is going to be clear. And let's put this one here. So while the other one felt thicker and perhaps a little tackier to the texture, this one does not. It's definitely thinner, more lightweight than the other one, yet it doesn't feel as thin as a lip oil. I think I'm really gonna like this formula. And then we still have 2 more products here. So we have the Majestic lipsticks. We have 2 of those. And I actually really like these. I don't have these shades. So actually, I don't even know if I have this version of them because I definitely don't have one in the red packaging. This one here is light beige. So let's go ahead and swatch this one. We'll put them here. So this is light beige. Really nice nude. It is going to be a little bit of a warm nude. I'd say it's a peachy nude. And then the other shade that we have is sepia. So this will go nicely with the sepia crayon as well. Because again, those crayons can be used on the lips or the eyes or anywhere else. So this is going to be a little bit deeper. And it's also cooler in tone. This is more of a cocoa brown, a soft cocoa. So I wouldn't say this is necessarily a cool brown. I'd say it's pretty much neutral, leaning a little bit cool, but more of a neutral brown. So that's everything in kit 3. Let's move on to kit 4. So this one is going to be the Dusty Rose bag. And let's see, I can see right away we've got one of the powder puffs. And this is a very popular powder puff. I know a lot of other companies have sort of copied that design. And I mean, I can't say for sure they've copied. I don't know who did it first, but I know the LH Cosmetics had it before a lot of other companies who've been making it popular recently. So I'm sure it's going to be a great puff. Then we have Siren Song. And let's take a look at this one. All right, so here's Siren Song. And by the way, we do have cardboard packaging with these. And this has a 2-year shelf life. And we have 4 shades in here. And wow. I definitely can't wait to try these. So we've got Pearl and Lure. These are glitters. Wow, look at that. Oh my goodness. So this white actually has a little bit of pink in it. You can see as I move, you can see a little bit of pink. Look at this green. I feel like I can see a little bit of yellow and a little bit of blue in there. Then we have a blue and a pink. So here's that blue. Ooh. The blue has a little bit, let's add a little more of that. The blue has a little lavender flip in there. Really pretty. So these are going to be great to add in with other eyeshadow palettes. Of course, you could use them all on their own, but these are really going to be like a pressed glitter. Wow. I love these colors. Oh, and I've been wanting to try these. These are the Velvet Liquid Lipsticks. So these are called the Velvet Couture Liquid Lipsticks. And it's described as a velvety, soft, semi-matte liquid lipstick that's comfortable and nourishing for your lips. Again, it's vegan, a 1-year shelf life. These are made in Italy. And this is the shade Deep Pink. So let's take a look at Deep Pink. Definitely my kind of shade here. Love this. It's a nice medium hued dusty rose and goes perfectly with that bag actually. Then we have a Gloil Plus, and this is going to be, what's the difference between a Gloil and a Gloil Plus? Looks like the difference is plumping. So this is a plumping and pH reactive lip oil for immediate shine, comfort, and fullness. So let's see how this one is. Put that one right here. We'll give that a minute. Right now it's clear, but we'll see what that does. You can see it's already turning pink. So let's give it a minute. All right, we have another mascara, and this one is a lengthening mascara. So this is the Infinity Power Lash Lengthening. And again, we have a vinyl brush here, but you can see that it is going to get a little bit wider at basically at the root of the brush. It is going to be black. Again, hard to swatch, but I like the shape of the brush for that. So I have to try that out. We've got 2 more products here. So we have one of the sparkles. So this is going to be in the shade Adore. These have a 6-month shelf life. Again, they're made in Italy. This is a sparkling multi-use shadow and topper for an eye-catching look. So this is your liquid eyeshadow. And there we go. Really beautiful pink, but look, you can see like a bit of blue in there as well. Ooh, so when I get the light just right, I see a whole bunch of multi-color shimmer in there. I can see blue, pink, gold, silver. Let's see here, can you get that in the light? I'm not sure how well it's gonna show up on camera, but it's stunning in person. And then we have the crayon in Risha, which I know I actually purchased, but I haven't opened this one yet. So here we go. You can see this is a really stunning shimmery aqua, kind of a little bit of a blue-green, but really beautiful. We've got a little bit of silver shimmer in this without any actual like glitter chunks. Wow, these two together is going to be beautiful. So that was kit 4. And I have to say, I'm super impressed with this year's advent calendar. And I'm so glad to see, I think the only thing that I had that were repeats were a couple of brushes that, again, mine were very old, and the Risha crayon, which I haven't even opened yet. So very happy with everything that was included in here. We've got some really great things, definitely some things that were on my wish list. And I love the train case it comes in. And I also think it's really great how you can purchase each of these bags separately. So, you know, they make nice gifts, and you know, the fact that they have 20% off of this as well right now just really makes it an excellent deal. So I hope this was helpful to kind of see what was inside and some swatches. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you very soon. Have a great day.